Hello lads and ladies, and welcome to another episode of War Thunder on what is this? Toshiothunder? Do I even intro? Bro. This is a replay sent in recently by Pz.IV. We've talked about him before on this channel. Check out his epic Broom Bear match. I get the feeling that Pz.IV gets incredible matches on a fairly regular basis. Now, let's speed things up and get to the action. As you can tell, this is a night battle. Pz.IV in the Pz.IV. Well, I'm not sure what model this is actually now that I think about it. And obviously it has the longer 75mm cannon, which performs very nicely at this tier. And I believe he's playing the event. So recent World War II Chronicles went well for some, not so well for others. But, well, it looks like Pz.IV got everything he wanted out of this match. And already he has acquired several targets and manages to bounce off of the front of the M10 there. That can happen. But already he's asserted his dominance on the battlefield with a quick kill and crippling damage to another tank. Or tank destroyer, depending upon your doctrine. And now it's piercing the darkness. Notice that the oh, there we go. That was clearly fire. Shoot into that silhouette and we take down an enemy. So what has YouTube done to this video? Can you see any of what's going on? Let's hope you can, because Pz.IV is going to have an incredible match today. Notice how he takes a few shots and then repositions. He's not staying in the same space because, of course, you have that muzzle flash to reveal your position here in these night battles. So a few new tactics. It's not all just about adjusting the gamma anymore. Thank you for that, War Thunder. And you have to do your best to look through the darkness and to think sneaky. And Pz.IV is performing very well in this match. Pz.IV against M10s, not a bad matchup at all. M8, I probably wouldn't want to pick that as my first choice, but you know what? Smoke them if you got them. First shot almost overleads, but takes out the driver of that. What is that? Oh shoot, I forget the name of that little fella, but he dead now. And next up, that looks like an M10. He already ate one in the engine compartment. One more splashes a bit of shrapnel into the gunner's face. That can't have been comfortable. And before Pz.IV can capitalize on the situation, another M10 goes down. Hit on a corpse of a tank. Got already 5 kills. This has turned out to be a good match for the hero of our show, but there's certainly more to come. I showed you a video with 11 kills with the M18 recently. This is gonna top that. So I mean, honestly, from my perspective, I'm aggressively average. If I can manage to get 5 or 6 kills in a match, I'm a happy boy. You know, that's bragging rights for me. And if you look at my videos on my channel, you're like, you don't get 5 or 6 kills all that much. You know what? You're right. Can I show you my good matches? Yeah, aggressively average. But here Pz.IV is showing what a true alpha male can do in this game. He sees movement, takes the shot, ammo wrecked on that M10, and he knows there's another tank in the area. Guessing the location, right into the M8. I guess it was a pretty good guesstimation. Pz.IV is just sharing the Schnapps mit the world. Yeah. I don't know. Is that a witch's hat he has on top of his tank? And he really knows which spot to aim for. And you know, I say that, and then he pulls off a shot like that. I don't know what you were aiming for, bud. But you hit the ground. More muzzle flashes in the distance. Allies firing upon enemy positions. Tracer fire coming up into the sky. That looked like 50 cal, especially from the angle, so that would be an enemy tank. And now Viski's interested in capturing the C point. A round whizzes by over his head. That could have been the end for him. A quick shot into the dark skids off the side of the N10. Pz.IV backs up just in time to avoid the counter battery fire, and one more goes right through the weak spot of the side front hole of the M10, taking him down one shot. Movement, it's an M4. Ain't no more. Wow. Just wow. Incredible amount of punishment Pz.IV is visiting upon the enemy team. Can he continue this? 9 kills, 2 assists. He's now picking up a base capture. Machine guns sparking off the hull of an enemy vehicle directly into the crew compartment, taking it down with one shot. Blows up the ammo rack just to add incendiary to injury. What an incredible match. 10 kills, can you believe it? But wait, there's more. Order now, and you get 5 kills for free. That looks like an enemy P-38. Was that an M4 I saw sliding around the peripheral vision of our hero? Ooh, tricolor smoke. This guy's in Thunder League. And, or I should say he participated in Thunder League. That is the only way to get that tricolor smoke. And I wish I could do this match justice with my commentary. The Allies have been lighting bonfires here as they take heavy losses from this entrenched German foe, and another shot goes straight through the thickest part of that M10's armor, but the angling was not enough to save him, and he gets wiped from the match. Pz.Viski's up to 11. We know he'll get at least one more, but how high will he go? What are your bets? What do you think? Pz.Viski, you are sinking the enemy team. Absolutely fantastic. He wanted me to call this one Hans has got too much schnapps. but we'll see what I end up coming up with. Oh, by the way, guys, how did the musical intro go? I've been working on something, and I haven't tested it yet to see if YouTube will let me share it with the world. But it turned out really nicely on my end, and if I don't get copyright struck, then it'll be something pretty neat. If I do, well, I hope you enjoyed it anyway. You would be surprised, well, maybe not, at how poor my studio setup is here. And I'm not talking about, you know, the hardware, but my software. I use the oddest programs to to get things done, and I'm too old to learn now. I don't have time to learn a new program. What do we have here? Takes out the half track. Not a problem at all. That was the 75mm gun carriage. Deadly vehicle at its own battle rating, but quickly outpaced by the opposition, and not at all the strongest vehicle in this event. It was probably the man's second or third spawn, and it didn't turn out well for him at all. And now, once again, fires light up the enemy team. Through the darkness, he notices an M10, takes him down with one quick shot. 13 kills at this point in the match. The enemy tickets are bleeding out rapidly. Many of their team already wiped from the field. A lone P-38 lighting up the night sky with tracer fire, inviting Pz.Viski to fire around and reveal his position. And yet, a tree falls. Is that the enemy? That was an M10 on the move, and the gun's nice in position. Not the best shot. That takes out, was that the loader? And one more quickly dispatches. M10 strong in many ways for its tier, but a very slow turret rotation. Was not able to clench the victory in that engagement from this very slippery foe. Earlier in the match, you'll notice that Pz.Viski ran low on ammunition, and he resupplied at the base. A shot bounces off of his hull. Oh, friendly fire. There it is, 15 kills as the last of the tickets bleed out. and we watched the final air show. Oh, that was cool. Anyway, guys, how do you feel about night battles? How do you feel about Viski's 15 kill match in this World War II Chronicles event? He didn't have to grind too hard today, I'm thinking. Anyway, guys, remember where you can send in your replays. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.